And so what you have to understand is that it's not that the narcissist left you to go and be with somebody that's better than you. That's not it, y'all. The narcissist left you to be comfortable. You see what I'm saying? See, the thing with you is that you were too much work for the narcissist. You were too much work to keep. See, y'all know I talked about the narcissist struggle is with maintaining. They don't have what it takes to maintain a relationship. Because a lot of these folks are just flat out lazy. Let's just call it what it is. A lot of these people are just flat out lazy. And they don't want to put in the necessary work for the long haul, you all, the long haul, right? They're looking for instant gratification, right? Now you're talking about a relationship, right? A relationship, and if you are looking for a marriage and or partnership, you understand that when you commit to somebody, the commitment ship, there's going to be times within your relationship where just things are not right, where y'all may not be on the same page, or y'all may not be getting along, or whatever, what have you. But you understand that if this person is someone that you really want to be with and that you really see a future with, then you understand that you have to put in the necessary work to make it work. That's a word, y'all. You have to put in the necessary work to make it work. But that comes on both sides. Where the narcissist struggles is that these people put on that they want, marriage, a partnership, or whatever. But at the end of the day, these folks, because they are instant gratification seekers, they don't want to put in the necessary work to maintain the relationship, partnership, or the marriage. They don't want to do it, you all. Why? Because they're lazy. So when, you find out whatever you find out as regards to, the betrayal, lies, cheating, and all that, y'all, and the narcissist, you notice that they instantly go on over to the other side and or they start entertaining other people, right? Because it's never just one person for these folks. What you have to understand is that those folks aren't better than you. The narcissist is always, listen up, y'all, they're going to always go where it's easier. Always. They're always going to go where it's easier. And so why they didn't have a problem letting you go is because they knew that it was only a matter of time that everything was going to fall apart anyway, because they were struggling to even maintain. Right? I'll give you a prime example. Say, I have friends, or, I have certain name brands that I admire, right? Keyword admire, but I cannot afford these high-end items. For example, Louis Vuitton, right? I can admire these pocketbooks and wallets and all that, but realistically, I cannot afford to go and buy a Louis Vuitton purse. Now, let's say I have friends and all of them, they have high-end bags. They take these elaborate vacations and all this stuff. And just so that I can feel like I'm on their level, I want to also indulge and buy things I can't afford, max out a credit card and buy a purse that's $4,000. Behind the scenes, though, I am hurting. I'm struggling because I don't even know how I'm going to pay this bill. Right? Or they're all traveling to Europe, on a girls' trip, and I know I can't afford that, right? But I get a loan or I max it out just so I can be included because I don't want to feel like I'm down here and my friends are up here. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with the narcissist, y'all. These people want to have what they want. But they don't want to do what it takes to be up there and maintain what it is that they want. Right? See, There's a difference in not having the means, right? See, I don't have the means to travel to Europe right now on a 7-day vacation. But see, there's a difference in not having the means, the resources, the finances, and then just being cheap and saying, I don't want to spend $5,000 on a vacation. I don't want to do that. Those are two different things, y'all. More than likely, the narcissist has the resources to do what it is. They have and I'm not talking about in money terms, even though money is a part of this, but I'm talking about the wherewithal to tell the truth, the wherewithal to be faithful. They have the means to do that, y'all, but they choose not to do it because they would rather be adult toddlers. Think about a toddler, y'all. A little toddler, if it's something on the ground, they're going to put it in their mouth. They're going to put everything in their mouth. That's a narcissist, y'all. These people are instant gratification seekers. And they don't care whose lives they ruin in the process, as long as they get what they want. So what you have to realize is that it wasn't that you weren't enough. You were in actuality too much for the narcissist, and they couldn't stay up there and maintain you. So the people that they ran off with, those are the people that's on their level. Those are the individuals that they can afford. That's going to let them do whatever they want to do. Don't beat yourself up. Hold your head high and hold on to your standards. Because the narcissist, and this is the thing, y'all, the narcissist karma is the fact that they have to repeat the same cycles. Y'all know how draining that is? To have to constantly repeat the same cycles over and over and over and over again because you refuse to do the necessary inner work to be a better person. They didn't leave you for better. They left you for comfortable. I'm offering one-on-one sessions. If you need to vent, if you need strategies to escape a toxic cycle, I'm offering these sessions. The link is in my bio. I love you guys.